Magnification volume 0%.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Blind Builds. I am your host, Blind Prime, and for today I will teach you how to disassemble and reassemble your Transformers War for Cybertron Seige Six-Gun. Here Six-Gun is, and we will explain how to, take him apart and rebuild him into a weird spaceship helicopter thing. Weaponizers are, of course, a unique Transformers thing that they came out with in Siege, and they further played with in Earthrise and in Kingdom. And it is a unique approach to transformation where you disassemble the Transformer and rebuild it into a different shape, other than transforming it. Now, without Suger, can you go over to where the hand is? Look, it's a hand. Oh, it's a hand making noise. No, don't get your butt out of the way. Thank you. Okay. So, first off, we're going to disassemble him. So first, you want to take off his arms. His arms are pretty easy to take off. They just remove at the shoulder. You just pull each of them off, and you set them off to the side. Then, you want to pull... Sugar, you're distracting me. You're distracting. All right. Then you want to pull the... Oh, right. Got it sideways in my hand. All right, so then you want to pull up the back area. So on his back, we have the guns, all four guns pointed downwards. And Sugar, lay your ass down. Come on. And then we want to pull up this back bit. All right, Sugar, I love you, cat, but your tail. There. Yeah, there you go, you crazy cat. Okay. Sorry, cat's distracting. Then you want to turn him around, and on his back you'll find this little panel that can fold up to cover above behind his head, and then on the front of him is the front of the vehicle. Oh, before we pull that panel up to cover the back of his head, remember his head actually needs to spin around and look backwards. So then when you plug it in, his face is concealed, and then when this thing plugs in, it'll actually plug in better. All right, now we want to take each of his shoulders, and they fold upwards. So where the arms plugged into your Transformer, you want to then take each of those side panels, the entire side of the upper torso of him folds upwards, and then after you've done that, you want to pull that bit off. So there you go. You have removed the upper chest and the shoulder sockets, and now we are left with the legs and lower torso. So you want to just pull each of the legs off at the hip, set them off to the side, and then this torso just kind of stays like that. You can, oh crap. So first you want to, for best results with this torso, rotate the legs 180 degrees, and then just kind of pick that up. And that's just going to stay like that. This torso bit is the weirdest part about this entire Transformer, and I'll get to why I think it is pretty weird. It's just so odd shaped. I wish they'd done something else with it. Okay, so there are plenty of ways to put this guy together, but now that you've got him removed into his component pieces, you've got the lower abdomen and upper thighs, you've got the left arm and the right arm, you've got the left leg and the right leg, and then you've got the upper torso that has the head and the sockets where everything plugs in. So, to begin this off with, we're going to take this lower body section right here, and this one is going to require that you take each of these legs. Now, the crazy legs for him, you want to first push up the toe, so you get that action going there. And once that's done, you want to take and plug. If you find on the upper part of the thigh, or his upper leg area, there's actually a rectangular siege port, and there's a rectangular siege peg on the side of each of these. So we're going to plug in the... oh, don't forget to move the toe. Push the toe up on the other leg, and then you're going to plug it in. And you can find the siege pegs for this on, they are hidden just on the other side of these four barrels. So if you put your hand on the four barrels and you feel to the left, you'll find a little rectangular piece of plastic sticking out. And then on the right, you'll find the same. and you'll end up with this kind of thing. All right, so now we want to then take these guns and point them forwards, and then the little thigh holster bit. Ah, crap, it fell off. All right, so you want to rotate the upper thigh bits around so that they fit snugly. This guy actually kind of becomes two vehicles. It becomes sort of a weapon sled and a helicopter thing. And what we're doing right now is we're building the weapon sled. It's a pretty simple build. There it goes. It's all together. Okay, that's pretty simple. All right, now we're going to move into the helicopter and do the upper build. So remember how the arms for this guy have a male peg and a female peg on either side of the arm? Well, now's the time we're going to actually utilize that. So what we want to do is on the exterior, so you have the male peg and the female peg where you can plug them into the arms, but on the side of it you have a fin, and then on the other side of that fin is this male peg just sitting there randomly. Well, that's actually going to be plugging in now. So you want to make sure that the fins are faced aerodynamically, meaning that they don't they bend backwards away from the nose of the plane. And once you've done that, you can plug in the second one. We're going to find the siege port, which is hidden right around the edge of this little wing bit. There it goes. It's a so now you're going to have the cockpit followed by the two shoulder struts that used to be wings, and then follow them by these little wing jet things, which used to be his arms. Alrighty, now that that's done, we can take this and we grab our new platform here and make sure it's all plugged in right, and it's all going to go great because this crap, I broke it. This part is a little fragile. I'm just letting you guys know. This guy isn't much for non-fragility stuff. And there's not a... This is the only part I don't like about him, is there's not really a clear way to plug both of these guys together to make something really unique and awesome. It's kind of just two separate things. I mean, you can make it into more than two separate things. There is a siege port hidden right behind the barrels of the guns. So if you fold the guns down towards the back of the legs, then you can take and you plug that in there, and then these pick up like that. And the leg falls off the little piece. There it goes. And then the other leg falls off the little piece. Okay, cool. All right, it's all together. There you go. That is what the Six-Gun looks like in his weird helicopter spaceship mode. Of course, you know, it's more of a helicopter carrying a payload of a weapons platform that can land and then, assemble, so we can just kind of do a little oh, wait. It's backwards. Oh no, I did that backwards. This guy's got to spin around. Come on, spin around. Unless you're supposed to be forwards like that? You think that's the way it's supposed to go? This thing's so unique, it can go in many ways. It falls apart really easy. All right. Well, let me fix that problem. The leg fell off again. Okay, all right, there's that. And now we're going to spin this entire platform. Okay, pick it up and then rotate it, and then we're going to plug it back in. We're going to plug it back in. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Now we've plugged it in the correct way. At least this is the correct way, I assume. But then again, it does fit a little better if it's facing like this. But that just looks weird. I mean, that's a lot of guns and stuff, but it just looks weird. So instead, personally speaking, I turn these into two separate vehicles. You got your flying vehicle, and then you've got your easy to disassemble and break kind of skimmer vehicle. It's got all the guns. All right, well, guys, this is Six-Gun. He is a very unique weaponizer in that he's got plenty of different forms. You can kind of do whatever you want with him. He is very versatile. He is a weaponizer in all form and function, especially in the sense that he can be changed and manipulated many different ways. And we're going to do a video talking about some of the more common weapons you can make out of him, and also his secret, I guess you would call it howitzer artillery mode. All right. Well, that's enough for now. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've enjoyed Sugar showing up and distracting me. And please tune in next Prime as we will be discussing this guy's vehicle mode, Six-Gun's vehicle mode, and doing a comparison with him and his brother Slammer. Well, until next Prime.